Keara, you made your England debut at the weekend. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was a really exciting experience, and obviously something I've wanted to do for a while. Representing your country is something that I've always wanted to do, and I feel really privileged, and I think it was such a valuable experience. What the experience, yeah.
Talking about that experience, what have you learned from it?
Definitely learned a lot about myself individually in terms of like what is required of me at that level. The intensity is so much higher, and being around new players, having new combinations with different people from different clubs and building relationships has been really valuable, and it's been great to get to know everyone and be a part of that.
And then how tricky is it then to turn from being in a different environment with different players to coming straight back into it for a huge game?
Yeah, I think it's easier knowing that we're all in the same boat. Obviously we're mates off the field, but when it comes to being on the field, the 80 minutes count, and obviously we all have our own loyalties to our own team. But once the 80 minutes up, in the most respectful way, it's just back to normal.
You also had some of your Rhinos teammates at England camp and making your debut alongside your club captain Courtney. That must have been very special.
Yeah, doing it with Courtney was really nice, and I couldn't have thought of a more deserving person to do it with. She's been like a real good person to be around, especially at the weekend, very calming for me and like a comfort blanket. So yeah, just so proud of her and what she's done, and I'm grateful that I got to do it with her.
How did it feel? You mentioned earlier about sitting on the sidelines. How did that feel before you got to go on?
Yeah, the more I sat on the sideline, the more nervous I got, which was really weird, because I just wanted to get on and most of all enjoy myself, but also like just play well and prove a point, I guess, which hopefully I did.
Exactly, it stands us in really good stead, doesn't it, that performance going into the World Cup?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a really valuable weekend. Got to know a lot about us as a team and as players and individuals, and also like things to fix up on, but it's definitely exciting going into the World Cup at the end of the year.
Okay, now we're focusing on Thursday's game.
Yeah.
Huge game, early, only one training session this week, so that must make it a little bit challenging, but what are you expecting from St Helens? Yeah,
it's a quick turnaround, but we've been working hard for the last couple of weeks since the last game. Obviously Saints are a great side, very athletic and they're very gritty in terms of they're going to bring everything. I think they've got a point to prove for themselves, but we've also just got to focus on ourselves as a team, and the 13 what are on the pitch, just got to go out there and do the job.
Of course, we've met them already this season in the Challenge Cup final.
Yeah.
We showed in that game that we're an evenly matched side, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. It comes down to how we perform on the day. I think we're very evenly matched, and as long as we go with the right attitude, I think it's going to be a great opportunity to get one back over them, hopefully.
Yeah, massive occasion. It's going to be on Sky, and before the men's game, you're hoping lots of Leeds fans will come down early to support the team? Yeah,
I hope that a lot of fans get behind us. It's always great to have them behind you and cheer you on. It actually does like really boost the energy and makes an impact, and obviously being on Sky, it's broadcasted to like a live audience, which is very good in inspiring the next generation and showing them the level at where we're at now, and hopefully it'll be a good display of rugby league for them.